Ish. Okay. Settings. Now I don't see anywhere. Okay. I assume I'm live. This is really confusing because it looks like I'm using the older style. Gosh, it's just as all. It's like there was a new thing. You clicked up top and it says live chat. I don't know what. Now it's all different. And manage. Cancel. Escape. No, it won't even let me. Oh, this is all messed up, YouTube. This whole live streaming stuff is messed up. Click on classic. This looks like classic streaming. It really does. What happened to the button up top where it says go live? And this is such a mess right now. Okay, I am going to record some stuff. And I'm not sure how this is going to work because I'm using the same microphone source that I am actually using to record in this whole thing. So I'm wondering how this sounds. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, testing one. Okay. So, all right. This is a song that I'm still this. I hoping that my vocals aren't really loud or the music isn't too loud. Fountains of pleasure. Okay, now I'm getting some problems here. I don't know. I mean, I have to think about this. I'm wondering if it's my USB bus is being used too much. This is trying to use my USB bus. I have a mouse working. All right. And we're gonna go back to the beginning. Time passes by. I never wonder why that I. Okay, I think I'm ready to start recording. Oh, hey, we gotta make sure the mic, that the speakers are off. Okay, now I'm gonna try recording here. Time passes by. I never wonder why that I'm so in love with you and everything you do. Love is always true, and I'm so in love with you and all the things that are dear. Okay. Oh, this has got a nice little thing to it going on. Okay, I'm not going to do that part. I'm just going to do the oohs this time, okay? So we're going to get, I will do the harmonies. This is called the oohs. I call them oohs. This is going to be called ooh 1, because I don't know if this is going to be low or high or what. Ooh 1. All right. Now, while I shut this off, I'm going to... Now, you should hear me again. Okay. Yes, that worked. Okay, so I'm able to switch this out now. Time passes by, I never wonder. Okay. Time passes by, I never wonder why that I'm so in love with you. And everything you do, love is always true. And I'm so in love with you. All right, there's 2 of them. Time passes by, I never wonder why that I'm so in love with you. Okay, so now we have another harmony to do, so we're good. All right, input. You know, it took me a year or so to learn how to stream using my microphone that I'm actually singing and putting into Cakewalk. And while, so you can hear me talking too, and also Cakewalk can hear my mic. Yeah, it took some tricks. So here we go. Time passes by, I never wonder why that I'm so in love with you. And everything you do, love is always true. And I'm so in love with you. And all right, there we go. Time passes by, I never wonder why that I'm so in love with you. And everything you do, love is always. All right. So now, we're going to go now to this part. Okay, we're going to go down here. Ooh. Ooh. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. So in love with you. In the best of our days and all of your ways, it's true. So in love with you. Everything. All right. Now, I don't like the way I sung that, so I'm going to do it again. I just know when I do it right and when I don't do it right. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. So in love with you. In the best of our days and all of your ways, it's true. So in love with you. everything. All right. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. I'm so in love with you. Okay. Ooh. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. I'm so in love with you. Best of our days and all of your ways, it's true, so in love with you. All right, I didn't like that one either. All right. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. I'm so in love with you. In the best of our days and all of your ways, it's true. I'm so in love with you. All right, that's better. Now, ooh, now we're going up here to another. Mountains of pleasure, you are every. Okay. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. So in love with you. In the best of our days and all of your ways, it's true. So in love with you. All right. There's the ooze, people. Mountains of pleasure, you are every treasure I view. So in love with you. In the best of our days and all of your ways. All right, it's doing that because I have it set to record and not to playback. So the emphasis is on picking up my recording, and it's putting the playback part in a lesser priority. Okay, so all right, insert audio track. So now we're gonna do the harmonies. Okay. With you and all the things that are dear, you are what I hold near. Okay, with you and all the things that are dear, you are what I hold near. Love is realized in your eyes. That's why I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you and all that we share. Okay, I forgot the words. With you and all that we share. You know how much I can't. They're all jumbled in here. I gotta. With you and all that we edit undo with you, and all that we share. You know how much I care. I'm so in love with you. All right, that sounds horrible. You know how much I care. I'm so. You know how much I care. I'm so in love with you. All right, I think that works. You know how much. You know how much I care. You know how much I care. I'm so in love with you. All right, I'm distorting somewhere. You know how much I care. I think I'm so. All right, I'm distorting in the. You know how much I care. I'm so in love. All right, let's take this fab filter thing here. I've got my mastering on, and we're gonna bring that down a little bit. You know how much I care. I'm so in love with you. All right. Okay, we're gonna do something here. We're gonna fix some of this stuff. You know how much I care. All right, now this is where the third part harmony. This is going to be harder to sing. Okay, here we go. In all the things that are dear, in all the things that are dear, you are what I hold near. Love is realized in your eyes. That's why I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you and all that we share. You know how much I care. I'm so in love with you. All right. There we go. In all the things that are dear, you are what I hold near. Love is realized in your eyes. That's why I'm so in love with you. And so in all the things that are dear, you are what I hold near. All right, now we've got another harmony to do way over here. Way. It starts here. Love with you. Love with you. Everything. All right. Oops, I had a thought I was gonna love with you. Everything is bliss Every time we kiss, remember this. So in love with you. So in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. Love with you. Love with you. Everything is bliss. Love with you. Everything is everything is bliss. Every time we kiss, remember this. So in love with you. So in love with you. So, all right, that's the high harmony. I don't think I'm supposed to have, I think there's supposed to be oohs there. So in love with you. I'm so in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. All right. So in love with you. So in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. So in love. Let's do a high harmony on this one. So in love with you. I'm so in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. So in love with you. All right. So in love with you. Let's see what we got here. So in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. There it is. Okay, so now I gotta have some more oohs because I didn't do enough oohs. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go here to our oohs, or maybe I did. Let's see. I don't know. All right, no, I don't think I did. So in love with you. So in love. So in love with you. Everything is bliss. Every time we kiss, remember this. So in love with you. All right. So in love with you. So in love. So in love with you. Everything is bliss. Every time we kiss, remember this. I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. Okay, so this isn't gonna go here. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Everything is bliss. Every time we kiss. Every time we kiss. Remember this. Remember this. So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love. So in love with you. Everything is bliss. Everything is bliss. Every time we kiss. Remember this. Remember this. So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love. Just in case I want something to snazz it up a little bit. Everything is bliss. Every time we kiss. Remember this. So in love with you. So in love with you and all that we share. I'm so in love with you. Okay. So in love with you. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up and the heart. So in love with you. All right. Now, so in love with you. All right, we're gonna come. So in love with you. I'm so in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you. All right, now I don't know if I can follow that. Let's see. I'm so in love with you. Okay. Let's save this. All right. Come on, computer. So in love with you. What happened here? So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you. Oh, come on. Thanks, PayPal. For the mess, Oh, I'm gonna shut this phone off. Off. I don't want that in the middle of my recording. No. All right. All right, now. Okay. With you. So in love with you. So in love with All right. There it is. There's my heart. So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you. All right. Now, okay. Time passes by. I never wonder why that I am so in love. Okay. So, all right. This is what usually happens to me after I do something like this, okay? Then my brain just says, well, what do I have to do next? And sometimes that takes, it takes me time to like take a nap or go do something, go eat or whatever, freshen up, anything like that. And then all of a sudden it says, oh, I have to, but I know right now pretty much what I have to do. I have to make sure it's saved here. Then I have to save it with a new name, okay? Because I'm going to edit these vocals, okay? And I always want to go back, be able to go back to the original vocal just in case something messes up. So now, now that I can go back, I can now apply Melodyne to these vocals, okay? And that's what I'm going to do. But I have to make sure that these places, look at these and see, this is the spot where I stopped and went back and recorded some more. And I have to make sure that this seam that is here, that it's not in a bad spot. Okay, so we're gonna just line that up to where it begins. And I think that's the only section where I have a punch in on that particular vocal. So, okay, I might as well just move this down, hold the shift key, move that down to the same take, and then we will get rid of this empty take. And now I can right click and go to region effect, Melodyne, create region effect. And okay, there is U1. Okay, I didn't this one is U2. 2. This one is ooh 3. 3. Okay, and then we've got some problems that we had here, and so I'm going to take a rough guess that the ones that are actually highlighted are the ones that I'm going to use. So we're going to go like this and that, because that's usually the last thing I record is what I'm happy with. So we're going to move this down and that down and this down, and then we're going to take this one, we're going to give a little bit of space between there. We're going to take this one, which looks like it's chopping off the end of that. We're going to fix that. We're going to take this and move it. See, this song took me hours and hours and hours to make. These are the I'm bringing you guys into my finished songs, okay? They're not small, like little like musical sections. This is a complete song, a finished product. And so so you're getting to get into the whole bottom rung of the whole creative process. There we go. Now I think this was my harmony. Okay, this is harmony 1. I kind of jumped ahead of myself here, and this is harmony 2. Harmony, Harmony 2. 2. And this is harmony 3. I'm probably going to regret that I didn't sing a high harmony here, but I think we're going to save it just for this. Going to be a double harmony here, so it's not too distracting. Okay, now I'm going to drop this down, and I did those 2 harmonies in one take, and this one I also did in one take, but I think these, okay, so we might as well, this is ready. I have to double check. Okay, so we have to double check so we don't screw something up here. I think I did, but I think I did is the worst kind of thing. All right, because it's not, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. And that's not a very affirmative answer. So we're going, okay, my gosh, my graphics are so fast now that I am, okay, this is harmony 1. Let's make sure we know where we're working actually. Okay, harmony 1, okay, we're going to add Melodyne, create region effects. All right, there is harmony 1, and then we're going down here to see what we've done here. All right, we got a couple of overlaps. That we want gone. This we want gone. And this right here, we're going to move down. This right here, I'm going to move down. And then we're going to take and look a little bit more closely to make sure that we are not stepping on our vocals. Everything. All right, there's one. Here is another. Okay, when it has that double thing, if I move down here, that goes away. Okay. If I go over the top half of this, it turns to this double one, and that was where it moves both pieces. It moves the end of this piece and the beginning of this piece together. And that's what you want to do so that you don't have an overlapping wave there, okay? So now I'm going to go here. Okay, that's perfect. We can get rid of this empty take. And now I'm going to bring this in, and we're going to apply Melodyne to this whole region effects. Pretty much, you know, it's for the last, I don't own a house, I don't own a car, I don't there's a lot of things. I don't own any expensive jewelry, you know. I don't own expensive clothes. All of my clothes I get at the Salvation Army, and I wait until they're on sale, and I don't pay more than probably $10 for a pair of jeans. That's the way I live, and the reason why I live that way is so that every cent that I get, I can put into my computer and into my studio. And that's what's important to me, okay? Is so I can make really good art for my subscribers. That is the most important thing to me in my life, is the capability. You know, I don't buy things for I don't usually buy things to hang on my walls. I mean, if it's something, a lot of people don't give me things, and they mean the world to me. And some things I inherited from my parents, and I take care of them. I like really take care of them. And so they've taken my whole lifetime to collect the things that hang on my walls and all. I take very good care of them. So I really, everything that I own goes into, that I buy, goes into my computer, goes into Cakewalk by Bandlab. Now, Cakewalk by Bandlab you can buy for free. You can buy you can get Cakewalk by Bandlab for free. I paid $800 for Cakewalk by Band. Over $1,000 I paid, because I bought Cakewalk by Bandlab. I have given Cakewalk over the years a few $1,000s, because I bought the first Cakewalk I ever bought, region effect, Melodyne. Okay, I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. The first Cakewalk that I ever bought was Cakewalk for DOS. And so I bought Cakewalk for MS-DOS. And so I have been buying Cakewalk since way back with MS-DOS, okay? So then I bought, and there were a few versions in between that I skipped, and there were a few. What did I just do? Okay, I think I just put Melodyne on there. There were a few versions that I skipped, and by the time that I got up to Sonar, that was when I started buying it religiously. Sonar X1, X Sonar, and X2, X3, and then Platinum. I bought Platinum, and then I bought the updates for life, which were $200. So yeah, I have given 12-tone systems and Sonar and Cakewalk thousands of dollars over the years. And I have gotten my money's worth. My entire life's music has been created in Cakewalk. So, all right. I think you can still hear me. Okay, I actually have to leave one of these channels on. So what I'm going to do is create a blank channel. Insert. Now I'm learning as I'm going along here. We're going to turn that on, this on. And then I can go down here and turn this one off. All right. Now we're able to start editing these harmonies in Melodyne. And why does this look like there's no way? Oh, that's the... Okay, we're going to turn these, click these so that they don't have their... Okay, this one goes up. Just minimize them. So minimize that one. Okay, I think that's what we've got here. Now we have our oohs and we have our harmonies. We have 1, 2. Okay, that one goes up also. So we have 3 oohs. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 4. Oh, something's up here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4-part harmony for everything is bliss. Every time we kiss. Remember this. So in love with you. So in love with you. And all that we share. I'm so in love with you. Okay. All right. So this is right here is the spoken part. Everything is bliss. Everything is bliss. I hate my speaking voice. All right. I may not even use this, but okay, this section right here, we're going to go from there to there, and I am going to move that into its own track. We're going to call this spoken track. Spoken words. Word. All right. And we're going to move this little section here. Hold the shift key and grab that, and move it right there. All right, let's see if it moved correctly. Okay, let's take this off. Everything is bliss. Everything is bliss. Every time we kiss. Remember this. So in love with you. All right. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. It's just kind of like, okay, well, I got the mic here and it's hot. Let's do that. Okay. So now we are ready. Okay, I'm going to pull that up in, and I'm going to hide this section here so I can see what the heck it is I'm doing here. Now, actually, I need to open Melodyne. And we're going to start. Now, these are all out of order. We got Harmony 1. Okay, I think it's because these are out of order, maybe. Spoken words. Okay, I'm going to close this down. And we're going to open it again. Spoken words. Why are they out of order like that? There's track 1. Harmony 1 is down here. Oh, okay, I can move these around. Harmony, okay, let's get these in the order that I want them in. Okay, that is that. This is that. Let's bring this up. Up. Okay, the oohs. We'll start with our oohs first. Okay. Let's bring this up into here. And, okay, okie dokie. I'm going to do these all together. the oohs are I'm gonna edit them all together. So this first little part is a breath. We're gonna get rid of the breaths. Now I have to right click. I have numbers set. Number 6 is to chop. So I'm going to start doing some chopping first. I'm going to chop these. I know roughly where to chop them. Here, there, this. Okay, this. Boy, I drifted a lot on ooh. I drifted a lot on those notes, on those oohs. All right. Here. 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 There. There. That one's okay. Might as well do them all. Just go right down through them all. All of these, if you flatten these out at the beginning, I've said this before in other videos, you can't flatten them out at the beginning. It won't sound natural. When you do an ooh like this, that one I'm going to leave. That one I just wanted to have right on the money. When you do these oohs, you're supposed to drift up to the note, and if you don't drift up, if I flatten these, I can flatten them out, but if I flatten out the pitch, they won't sound right. They won't have that kind of cushion at the beginning of the sound, and it makes it sound harsh and unnatural. So you always cut these so that you can preserve that bump up into the sound. That one looks like I can flatten it right out. This one's weird, really weird. Some of them I was like, blah. Okay, so yeah, I can make fun of myself. I can take it. Yep, I can take a little bit of humor. Yep. Everything I do isn't always serious. Yep. Okay, now I try to stay serious. Sometimes I'm like a stick in the mud when it comes to it's like, was that a joke? Because I didn't think it was funny. I can't laugh at other people. Certain things, I just sitcoms, and it's like somebody says a joke and everybody, you hear this big like laugh track and everybody in the whole world thinks it's funny, and it's like I just sit there like, that was mean. So I don't know. Sometimes I just don't get the joke. It's just the way I am. I think before I laugh, and I guess that's why I know myself really well, and because I consider things and say, is I say, is that really funny? And then if my brain says yes, then I'll laugh, but my brain has to give me the okay on, is it hateful? Is it not very nice? Okay, I'm going to take this right here. I don't want these breaths in between, so these are going. I might save the breath from my main vocal, but these harmony vocals is just way too much breath. Okay, so they're going. The harmony vocals, we do not want the breaths. It's just too much. That's why I have the beautiful instruments in between, and that I paid a lot for. I want them to shine in between when I'm not singing. I don't want a bunch of air, hissy air kind of coming in. So, and they just, I could turn them all down so they were at a relatively low volume. I even prefer not to do that. I think I'll leave that little breath there. These are gonna go. That's gonna go. Okay. This is how you trim your vocals and make them perfect, okay? So we're gonna get this, and I hope I'm doing this right. Those two didn't get marked, so we're gonna give them one there and one here. And we're gonna chop them out too. Also, here. Okay. Yeah, this is work. It's a lot of work. Yeah. They say it's as easy as fishing. You can be a musician. Being a musician isn't easy, okay? It's not. It's work. You have to work for hours and hours, late into the night. Everything from writing the music to what do you call it? Composing the music and tracking the music, putting in your vocals, mastering the music, mixing the music, publishing the music, figuring out which order you want the albums, your songs to be in on the album, making the album cover art. You can't just steal somebody's art. You have to make your own. Yeah, it's the idea that being a musician is easy is long gone. I mean, years ago, when all you had to do was show up and sing your vocal part and you were all done. Well, it doesn't go like that anymore. It's you have to do everything. You have to make it all. You have to, and this is just another part of being a musician is editing. It takes up a huge amount of your time, editing. So, but it's worth it. In the end, you have a beautiful song that you can share with the world. And hopefully it's beautiful. And if you spend your time making songs that aren't beautiful, you might want to consider changing, because people are only going to listen to songs that are kind of vile, and they're only going to listen to it so many times, and then they're going to get kind of desensitized to it. All right, so now we're going to select all, and I'm going to do this kind of number. All right, so now I'm going to do a little bit of stuff that I know how to do just for by eye. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Edit. Oh, I want to edit. Redo drag move. Okay, that's the wrong edit. This one, undo. I do this by one. I don't do them all at once. That's the cheating way. I like to do my so that they're all all right. And then I've got another thing I'm gonna have to do is these all have to be lined up so they start at the beginning. See, so and I might move that over. Okay, so there's a way I could do this with an automatic thing. I don't do that. I do, and you notice this at the end. Now that's got to end about the same time as this one. Now I have to figure out, am I going to end these on the third beat, or am I going to end them a little after the third beat? So, or they. See, this has got to go like this. Time passes by. I never. See? And, you know, the reason why you can say, well, you didn't sing them in the right time. And the thing is that when I was singing these, my computer there was lagging. It was like latency. And what I was hearing was, you can see these are all almost off by the same exact amount. That's when you can tell that what you're dealing with is computer latency. So I really did sing them, and I could just take this whole group and line it pretty much up like that, and you can see that's how far I was off on these particular notes. Was just a little hair on those ones, and it's so everything you do. All right, so I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to do one step at a time here. Okay, they look like they've been done. Okay. I don't mess with these beginning notes. I leave them just where the autocorrect puts them. Unless I just can tell one is really out. And when I do these, I want the line to be, for the most part, I'm going to adjust the lengths and the beginnings and all them after I do the middle part here. See, I want these to like average along the center of the note. See, so when I do is I look at them and I drag down and make sure they average along the center of the note, okay? So my eye just kind of looks and see, this is too much, you see, because this part then goes up and that part goes down. See, I want it to be so that they average out. And if they don't, I can hear it. It's out. It's out of tune, okay? My ear can hear and tell, oh, I just drifted a little bit in and out. And if other recordings that I hear, people that don't fix these, I can hear it. It's like, you didn't adjust the pitch drift. I used this program for a couple of years and didn't even know this pitch drift. The only one I knew how to use was the other tool, which flattened it out. And I tell you, once I learned this pitch drift thing, I use it exclusively pretty much. I just fixed the pitch drift. And now most of this is not so far out that, years ago you would have just went with it. Actually, years ago I would have had to, now it looks like I deleted one of my notes. That is very bad. I'm gonna have to copy a note here. It's true. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take this note. The copy part of this doesn't work right. B, edit, undo. But if I try it twice, it does work. See how that works? Don't ask me why it does, but you have to copy it twice to do it. All right, so that's fixed that. It's true. So in love with you. Everything is bliss. All right, now we're going back to what process we were in. We were fixing the pitch drift. Before I realized I deleted my notes. Now this beginning part doesn't have to come right up to there, so, but that is why I cut it, so that I can keep that bend that comes into it. This one I didn't really want to bend, I guess, so, and I'm going to respect my intuition on why I didn't want to bend that one. And you might say, ah, well, these, when you change them, when you make them all perfect like that, they lose that human. No, they don't. That human sound is actually at what's called being out of pitch. And if you listen to it, and if you, in the right situation, maybe you're in a car and you got the windows open, all of a sudden you'll hear it. You won't hear it every time, but in certain situations where your music is played, maybe in a club or something, you're going to sit back and you say, you know, those aren't in pitch. I never noticed that before, you know. It's going to be in a certain room where you're hearing it, where it's echoing off the walls or whatever, or at the supermarket, and you're going to hear those harmonies, and it's like, you know, they're really not in tune. You don't want that. Believe me, I have spent many nights pawing over these pitches and sounds, and this is the way you do it. Okay, you get them so that they average across that bar, and then they will sound in harmony. Okay, and your ear may think they're okay, but you will listen to it one day and you're going to hear it and you're going to say, you know, oh God, listen to how flat that sounds, or whatever. Okay, so that's part one. Save. Now we're saving into this So in Love with You 4. All of my original vocals are untouched. Okay, that's why you save it in a new thing, in a new container, so that now we're going to go to fixing the beginning of these notes. And that tiny little bit that sometimes you're not going to hear that. It's like, oh, this is a little bit early, but just by a hair. And also where they all start to come up, it's kind of important to sort of have them all coming up and not having one go real quick, and sort of to a degree, you know, that they all sort of bend together to a degree. Okay, so like this one looks like it's a little quick. Oh, in love with you. Oh, in love with you. And all the things. All right, now, why does it sound like my lower note wasn't there? Oh, in love. Something. Oh, what's up with that? Something. For some reason, my lower note isn't. Ooh. Oh, in love with you. Oh, in love with you. Oh. I guess I didn't do a low note here. Ooh. I kind of would like to have that little pitch in there. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to examine this more. I may have to go back and throw in a lower pitch there. This one. See, there's the low note here. All right, see, so we got something going on here. I'm gonna leave that like that. So we're gonna go here, bring that up. Okay, now we got to do the same thing here. We got to go back into this pitch drift. This. Oh, I think I did the pitch drift for these. Yeah, I did. So we got. I looked. I don't know why. It seems like I just missed that one. All right, now maybe I'm working now on the beginnings, and I'll come back through and do the endings of them to make sure they all kind of end at the same time. So Okay. And I'll shore them up a little bit. That could be shored up a bit. So the beginning is the most important part, but you're going to hear the end part also creating problems. That one note, especially if it's like a high one, if it's held longer, you're going to hear it. Okay, you're going to say, well, that singer was a little overzealous and kind of was hanging on to the note. It's just and it's like, no, it's not a famous singer. It's me singing my notes longer than I needed to. So I grew back my beard. I have a beard now. I'm gonna keep it for a while. It's hot summertime. It's the worst time to grow back a beard, but I think I look better with it. So we'll see. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to deal with it. But sometimes it gets dry and itchy. But it doesn't get dry like my skin doesn't get dry. It just gets, the hair gets dry and itchy, and so I just put moisturizer on it, and we're back in business. Okay, why didn't I do these? I just jumped right over them. And that one needs one of those, so I can bring this in a little bit, and this one in a little bit, that one out a little bit, this one out. We're going to work on the endings next. So this is all the editing that I have to do just for the oohs. And then we have the harmonies. Okay, and those have to be done also. I think once these oohs and the harmonies are done, this song is pretty much done. So it's been sitting. I released it on, now I can't bring that out for some reason. That one's gonna have to stay. It's because of the I should have put a little space at the beginning of that before I turned it into a. Okay, I'm gonna go 6. Alright, and that one's okay, but now this allows me to, I'm going to just shorten that a bit and lengthen these a bit. I'll come and do these all at once, but I can see they're kind of out. As you can see, I'm letting them go just a little bit past the third beat. Somewhere between the third and the fourth beat they cut out. Somewhere within the fourth beat, exact to be precise. Okay. Now and I know I've done oohs before in videos, so after a while this whole process of showing you how I do oohs is going to get kind of old, and I don't know what I'm going to do at that point, because that's pretty much what I do is edit these vocals in the same way. Most of my songs have these same kind of elements in them, but this one's a little different than the others that I've done because I actually sung them in the video, showed you how I laid them down, and that, like I said, that took me years to figure out how to get my mic to the same, to get Cakewalk to listen to the same mic that my live stream is listening to. So I had to do a trick with my audio interface, and I had to do another trick with voice meter potato and with OBS Studio. Lots of tricks. But I finally was able to isolate that in that way. Okay, so now I'm going to take a look at these endings here. Oops. I have to make sure I click right on the ending to stretch them out a little bit. And so that they all end about the same spot. Okay. We're on the middle one. I have to remember which ones I've done. I think I remember doing these ones. Okay. Now these ones I think I want short. For some reason I did them all 3 short. Like there's a pause in the vocals. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to get rid of this. I'm going to go here to volume. Delete that little piece so I can freely edit this. And those look okay. And we're going through. See, this one has definitely got a problem. This one's too long. Okay, and that's the end of those. All right, and now we come through here. This one doesn't look like they've been done here. Look at that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little piece off the end. I'm going to bring this in a little bit more. And I think I can. And singing these harmonies has taken an entire lifetime of my ear training to learn how to do this. Okay, so I can just go through them like Patsy Cline in one take and sing them. That's I have had about a month to let this song kind of incubate into my brain. So if I had just written and made it a few days ago or something like that, I may have had a little bit more trouble knowing like what pitch do I need, what's the next pitch I need. But because I've had that time to let these incubate in my brain, I know where they go. So this one goes right up to the next beat. I think that's the last note in the song. Okay, now we're going to go here and see, make sure we did all these. See, these ones have got some problems. This one's longer. That one. Alright, let's make sure they're all correct. This one can go a little longer. You have to be careful about shortening these and lengthening them. You can't make them just really long or really short, because if you make them really, because when I sung them, I had a little bit of vibrato, like ooh, in them. And if you shorten them too much, they're going to go ooh, like they're going to get this kind of like, the vibrato's going to go too quick. And if you make them too long, they're going to go ooh. They're going to, so that you only have a little bit of leeway with stretching these notes, okay? where they're going to sound natural, okay? And if you do them too much, they're probably within a beat. You can screw them up. So, all right, I think that is it. These, the oohs are done. So we can take this off. Time passes by. I never wonder why that time passes by. I never want. Time passes by. I never wonder why that I'm so in love with you and everything you do. Love is always true, and I'm so in love with you and all the things. All right, I was just thinking about quitting for a while, but I think I'll stay long enough and edit the harmonies so you can get a complete kind of picture of how to do the oohs and the harmonies. Hi, Angelica! Oh, I just noticed you. Hello. 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 Thanks for the smiley faces. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to open this window and I'm going to turn my fan on because my computer is heating up my room and making it very hot in here, okay? I will be back in just a moment. Okay. I'm going to get some cool air in here. Okay. So now you're going to have to put up with a little bit of fan noise in my microphone. So, all right. Now we're going to go back. Hello, hello. All right. Now, hello, Angelica. Okay, we're going back to this now. Can I get that to go full screen? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, here is our harmonies. And these ones are a little bit more difficult to do, okay? That's why I was thinking, okay, let's go eat. Let's go do something. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select them all. Years ago, when I first got Melodyne, the idea of just clicking everything and lining it up to the beat, to the pitch, was the idea. It was like a nightmare scenario. But now I do it because I can edit. In all the things in all the things that are dear. All right. That in all the things that are dear. You are one. Where's my lead vocal? Okay, I'm going to put my lead vocal in here, but I'm going to make it gray. So I can kind of line up things with it. In all things that are dear. In all things that are dear. In all things Alright, I need some more lines here. So I'm going to go here. Oop, and I'm going to switch this down so that it gives me... In all things, in all things, in all things that are dear. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna chop this right here. And all that are dear, you are what I hold near. Okay. I hold near. And I hold near. And all I hold near. And I hold near. Okay. Now, you can see we have the same problem with breaths here. But I am going... Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna mess with the breaths yet. And all things... And all... This is a little bit too early. And all things... And all... And all things... And all... And all... And all things... And all things that are dear. That are dear. You are what I hold near. And love is realized in your eyes. Come back, Cakewalk. Come back, Cakewalk. All right. All right, we're going to save this here. Love is real. Love is realized. Love is realized in your eyes. That's why I so in love. That's why I that's why I so that's why I that's why I that's why I that's why I why is this okay? Why? All right. Why are you doing this to me? All right, I need this to go there, like that, okay?
That's why I'm so in love. So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you.
I think I'm gonna have to put some and so this.
So in love with you. So in love.
Now these ones I think I was late on because it's a difficult section to sing, to get right.
So in love with you.
Now this one I'm going to do a little bit of pitch.
So in love with you. So in love with you.
All right.
So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you. And all that we share.
You learn to do this, people. You do learn how to get this right. It takes time, but you learn it. You learn to see it.
And all that we share. 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 And all that we. And all that we share. 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 We share. We share. You know how much I.
this one looks really difficult to do.
You know how much I 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 care. You know how much I care.
Okay. Yes, this is very intensive editing here.
You know how much I care. You know how much I care.
Alright, now this is gotta go here.
You know how much
I don't think I like I'll mess with the format there.
You know how much I care. 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 I'm so in love with you. I'm so
Now first we gotta get this on.
I'm so I'm so I'm so in love. I'm so in love with you. I'm so in
That is not perfect, but hey, it's working.
I'm so in love.
This is late.
So in love with you. I'm so in love with you.
All right, there we go. I am good. I am good, good. Angelica. 9 playbacks. I don't know what that means. So, I am well. I am well. I hope you are well too. I hope you are well.
So in love with you. So in love. So in love. so in love with you.
Now we got to cut. Remember, we got the beginning off that because it's got to bounce up like that. Then we're gonna get this and this. See, if you don't fix those, they're gonna sound sour later. Okay.
So in love with you.
Now you see we got these problems here with this. This is too long. You can only do these so much. You can only stretch them so far and squish them in like that, and then you're going to run into a problem.
With you.
That works. Alright, now we have one more harmony section to do. Alright, now this right here, see this long red line? That's gotta go. That is a, edit undo. Edit undo. We gotta, I don't know why it grabbed that whole thing. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna shore that up. Now I have to double check and make sure I didn't chop the beginning of any of my... No, I didn't. Alright, that can go. That can go. I have a breath in there that can go also here. Not receiving enough video. I wonder what happened here. Save. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my tell OneDrive to stop syncing. Pause syncing for 8 hours. It could very well be. Well, it says I'm only using 32% of my memory. Well, it's the internet. Okay, can't be my graphics. Alright, so we're going to go back now to our harmonies. We switched that like this, and that didn't work. But that did, okay.
So in love with you.
Now we have 4-part harmonies. Well, we're still with 3, okay. This is a mess. This is so complicated. Okay.
So in love. I'm so in love with you. With you. So in love with you. So in love with you. And all that.
All right.
And all that we and all that we, and all that, and all that, and all that we share, and all, and all that we share.
Okay.
And all that we, and all that, and all that we share. And all that we share. And all that we share. I'm so I'm so I'm so
That's the pitch drift of a lifetime right there. I didn't know where I'm.
so
Why isn't the end of that moving? Not receiving enough data again. What if I got some kind of data center on my street or something?
so so I'm so in love.
Okay.
I'm so in. I'm so in love. I'm so in love. I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love. I'm so in love. I'm so in love.
I think those are the arms because there's like a S in front of them. And that's the there. So these come in like this, and this goes. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm probably messing it up.
I'm so in love. I'm so in love. I'm so in love. So in love with you.
Alright, and I've got this real long bass line here that's something screwed up there. I'm going to bring this over like that. I'm going to chop a little section out of there. I'm going to just delete this little whatever it is.
Love with you.
Alright.
With you. With you. With you.
Okay, now we gotta get this.
With you.
Alright, now this has gotta go. These are the notes you have to be the most careful about stretching like a long way. But when you're holding a note, it all depends on how much vibrato you put in it.
So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you.
That's my low ooh. There's something wrong with that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I think it's just too loud. We're gonna do a little bit more. Yep. Save that. All right. Now, if I can move all my eyeglasses away, I'm going to do one more thing for this song. And that is add a lead guitar. So we're going to insert soft synth. We're going to go to is it Contact? Yeah, it is. It's Contact. It's been a while. I'm getting a little bit fuzzy. All right. We're going to come back in here with Cakewalk. Okay, and all of this goes over here. Okay. Now, Cakewalk, come back. Are you gonna come back? Display. Come back, Cakewalk. Well, it's like Cakewalk is not closing correctly. Thanks to Contact there that decided to crap out my... Well, I guess at this point, I think this is going to be it. I will possibly come back and do more, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more with... I am going to put in a guitar, but at this point, you guys can hear that when the song comes out. So, at this point, I'm going to end this video. And I want to thank you for staying in and watching with me. And I will be back again in a later video with more Cakewalk tips on what to do and how I use Cakewalk. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for the likes. I got 3 likes. I think that's a record. So thanks for stopping in and listening to me jabber on for 2 hours. And I hope you have learned something from this. And I will see you again. Please like and subscribe. Check out RexRed.com. And click the bell next to the subscribe button if you would like to have a notification the next time I come on. So this is RexRed signing off for now, and I will be back because Cakewalk has locked up. It's in nowhere land right now, and I have to probably restart my computer. It's been a while since I've opened Contact, but for some reason it just decided to make Cakewalk stop working. So I will. This is enough for one day. So I will be back again, and we show and work with some more music with you all. All right, take care, and I will see you all in the next